Hi Mike, what's on?
Well, chum, I wanted to ask if you've heard about our new partner, Instant Armoury.
That's the one from that Trap Street Studios.
That's right, James. We've teamed up with Trap Street Studios to promote their app, Instant Armoury. With Instant Armoury, players and game masters alike can now craft artwork for beautifully designed and fully customizable weapons and items to use in game. You can share your creations with others and even export as an equipment card that you can add all your own stats and descriptions to.
Where can you get this awesome app?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Head to trapstreetstudios.com/easy rollers and download the app today. The link is also in the episode description, and even better, you can use code ROLLINGEASY to get 4 free coins to spend in the app. So go check it out, Instant Armoury.
I think I will.
Good for you, James. Hello and welcome back to Easy Rollers D&D. This is episode number 48 of Amion. Last episode, the party were welcomed back to Porth Bree, and after some rest decided to set out and discover what was happened to Fawcett Knob and the Drunken Fungus. They found the pub had been boarded up and put on sale by the city. After acquiring the keys to investigate it further, they soon realised that though abandoned, the pub was still home to several enchantments and a construct that was hell-bent on giving good customer service. Not much was found at the pub that would help them besides a small lead that someone was taking the pub's takings and delivering beer. This led them to the Happy Crown, and they discovered this mysterious person was a Mr. Barrack Harp, an orc gentleman. And so, this is where we pick up the action this evening. There is a slight retcon. Obviously, last time I was trying desperately to find my world map, but I couldn't. So, I now have a location. You guys kept saying, what is there a place, is there anything that links a place to this? There is. So, on the made in stamp that you were asking for, on like the waterfall or the construct thing, the brewery does have a location and it's stamped as Amion.
Do I know where Amion is? As that Roleo?
As a sailor, you can make me a history check, just by way of knowledge.
History. Ten.
Could have said intelligence, actually, couldn't I? 10 is fine. You know, Amion is an island. Hold on, mate. Let me get the map. which I was sorely lacking last time. It is an island between Ventus and Griseron. It's directly east of Ventus and southwest of Griseron. You would probably also know from your background, it is a bit of a haven for pirates and ne'er-do-wells.
Oh. Right, and then.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
I guess then.
Everyone else.
We can dress you up as pirates, it'll be fine. Right, so I'm guessing that's our best lead then, is Azion. We can go check if the ship's ready.
Did you say pirates?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
pirates.
Pirates of
Do you
Azion.
think, Opal is a little bit concerned. Do you think it's the same pirates that they are hunting us?
Renzi? They're not hunting
Yeah.
us.
Not hunting us, but you know what I mean. He was looking for his mom's killer.
Yeah, he also got his butt whipped.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, maybe he has relatives.
That's all right though, because we gave him the proof that his mum's killer was his mum's killer.
Yes. That's
I'll-
fine.
Doesn't
Oh.
know it was us. We're fine.
I'll also point out, YouTube watchers next door to me, you'll see Grobin's world famous shepherd's pies is over Opal because Opal is nursing a poorly dog. So she's here with us, but we can't see her face.
Need that sound thing for the like crowd in like American sitcoms. So like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I can go talk to the ship harbour master. See if my
Far
ship's
away. Are we talking
Azion.
days travel or weeks?
I'll take a couple of weeks, but I've got a ship and a crew.
So you were still at the Happy Crown, I believe.
Yes.
I'm just gonna swap them.
Bunty. My ship is called. No, it's not my ship. It's our ship, but it's called the Bunty.
Oh yes, it was the Bunty. Yeah, yeah.
See, I can remember that name.
So
Yes,
named
because
after a
it's our ship,
popular
that's why.
children's TV program.
Was it?
Yeah.
But it was certainly a girls' comic of the 1970s.
What was it?
A comic book.
Oh, okay.
If you watch Ben and Holly, Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, it's like a little cartoon thing. Same people that made Peppa Pig, actually. There's a little joke in there. Obviously, you know, mutiny on the Bounty.
Oh, I see.
There's a joke on there where the little elves have made a boat called the Bunty and it gets sunk. It doesn't get sunk. It's everyone sort of takes over command of the boat and one of the elves drops to his knees and shouts, "No, it's mutiny on the Bunty!" So yeah, that's where it came from.
Ah,
That's the way my mind works.
So yeah, it was the ship was in for upgrades before we met you actually. So it should be done by now, surely. We've been months away.
I think if I remember right, in the last episode, when you spoke with Celadon, he said to you it was only about 50% of the way there.
15.
50.
Oh. Paid a lot of money for that.
I don't think you paid any money for it.
I did, because then you reminded me that I could have saved all of my money and got Celadon to pay for it.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Only 50%.
But you got to remember they're still rebuilding the docks from the attack.
Yeah.
They can't do everything.
The ship's being refitted by British Leyland.
Yeah, right.
There's a few companies out there that are pretty useless at that.
Yeah.
I won't name any names.
I guess I live
I
next
named
door to
British-
one.
Named British Leyland because it's out of business now, so that's all right.
But yeah, Your ship, I believe, like I said, Saladin. It was in my notes, so whether I said it or not, I'm pretty sure I did. But Saladin would have said that it's about halfway there. They're not quite finished with it yet.
Are they upgrading the ship? Are they, or are we still able to use it like during?
It could be
or is it just
used.
we're gonna have to?
It could be used. There were only like selected things that weren't done. Like I said they're halfway there. Um, I mean, the guys working on like they're kind of like living on a prayer with it, really. But you know,
Ah,
We
I
could
was
go
going to
see
get that one
the.
in, but yeah.
I'm just watching your faces, and it's like you can see the order of who clicked first.
You cannot see mine, but because I haven't clicked because I didn't understand. I just know the song from Bon Jovi.
That's exactly it.
That's what he was referencing. Yeah.
Because Tommy used to
Oh,
work on
did
the
you?
docks, you know.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, thank you. Now I clicked.
Check what state the ship's in.
Well, oh, do you know? I don't have to hand my list of the upgrades you wanted. Do you have the list of upgrades you wanted?
I sent them to you about a week ago. We've been talking B&Ws.
I mean,
Yes.
would we be better just hiring one and letting them finish the ship?
Yeah,
Could
possibly.
do. I do get discounted. It was stronger mass cannons, upgrade to the living quarters, and a new crow's nest,
Crow's nest.
and the guns because it was unarmed.
Cannons fitted. Hull, wasn't it?
I think we actually talked a little bit because most of it was taken out of the ocean. It was recycled.
Yeah.
We were being green druids.
So you said crow's nest cannons.
Yeah, upgrade to the living quarters.
Yeah.
Stronger mass, stronger hull. Because basically it was just the skipper and it wasn't armored or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah. That's right. It was a sloop, wasn't it? It's a
Yep.
single-masted sloop that you found around Barnack.
Yep.
Which you kept. Well, you were given it, weren't you, by the captain of the other ship? Yeah, that's fine.
And
That's fine.
all staff members.
Okay. So, are you heading that way? Are you?
Yeah, we'll go to the docks.
You come out of the Happy Crown and start sort of making your way down, and you don't get too far, maybe 100 yards, and you hear a psst, hey, come here.
I'm not pissed. I've only had a few drinks.
Come over here. You see a man, tall, slender elf, quite well dressed in fine clothes. He's sort of looking at you and ushering you over, waving his hand.
Yeah, I'll go over. Why not? Curiosity filter.
Yeah, I'll follow him being an elf and stuff. So I'll take a little nosy.
Any one of you can make, well, apart from Mark Durandier, you can make an intelligence check. Do you remember this guy? His appearance might have changed.
Oh, can I do one?
Yeah, you're there.
Go ahead, Opal.
Intelligence check, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
15.
You sort of looking at him for a minute, and then the penny drops. It's Fallion.
Oh. It's Fallion, guys. It's
Do you
Fallion.
remember Fallion?
No.
He was the potential ally / informant that was keeping tabs on Albertus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Whereas
yes.
before he was quite dirty looking, a bit like we said, like very Aragorn like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But now he's dressed in quite fine clothes. He almost appears quite noble. He's clean shaven now. His hair's been cut and just brushed back. He's got the very long elf like he is, and he's sort of summoning you there into the alleyway, just down from the Happy Crown.
Oh.
And he brings you all into the alley and sort of looks around, makes sure no one's watching, and just takes you around the corner. and he says, sort of eyeing Durandir, not knowing who you are, he says to the others, "Long time no see.
It's been a little while.
Sorry,
Yeah. You
I know
look
you've.
good.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I know you've been in and out, so I was just keeping tabs on things, and I was hoping to catch you at some point, and I tracked you this time better, and I found you, and so I wanted to just catch up with you."
Okay, what news have you?
Well, I was watching Albertus for quite some time, and well, I don't think he's as bad as we think he is. People
What do you
here,
think?
well, the people of the city seem to really like him. Seems to be making the right choices. The city's doing quite well underneath him.
Still a politician.
Yes.
Well, maybe. I've been mingling with the upper classes, you see, to see if I could find out anything. But everyone's saying the same things. He's spending money wisely. You know, he's making the improvements where he needs to for infrastructure, for people, for communities, and obviously the docks. He's got that being rebuilt pretty quickly after the vote of no confidence in the previous minister. Yeah, I mean, he's everyone's on his side.
So he's not a politician then. He's doing the job.
He's actually doing the job.
Good God, that better not catch on.
There's a diplomat here, an envoy from Orofan. Don't know what he's doing. I haven't been able to find anything out about that.
Do you know who it is?
No idea. I can't find anything out about it. He's just this envoy that's come from Orofan. We were supposed to be leaving messages as well at the Drunken Fungus, but that's been closed down, so I haven't been able to leave anything there for you.
Yeah, we're trying to get to the bottom of that as well.
What do you need to know?
Well, we're going to go ask the brewery what the hell's going on.
And do you
We'd
know where
like
this
to know
brewery
where-
is?
Yeah, we're missing our friend Fawcett Knob.
Yeah, the barman. Yes, I remember him. I remember I was there that night when I followed you the first time to try and speak with you.
Yeah, he's gone missing, and no one seems to know where he's gone.
Oh. What were you going to say, Gottel?
Just saying, we think he's been abducted by the brewery, potentially.
Do you know anything about the brewery?
We got a
They
lead
seem to
on
be-
Azerbaijan or something. What's it called, Roleo? You know these ports and places.
It is ASEAN.
Distra.
ASEAN.
Albion. I knew it
Bless
sounded
you.
something like Alka-Seltzer. Bless you.
He looks at Durandir and says, I can't ignore the elephant. I'm so sorry, my good man. My name is Thalion. And he extends a hand.
Durandir like nods his head and takes his hand. Durandir, nice to meet you.
Well met. A little bit of background. I was sent to spy on this Albertus. Things didn't seem right with his appointment, and I noticed this group of people were sort of quite well connected to him, and so I approached them. We made an agreement that I was going to keep watch on him whilst they were doing other things for him and see if anything untoward were to come up. But so far, nothing. Clean as a whistle.
They're normally the most dirty, so
Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes out of it. So, brewery.
Maybe he has somebody else to do his dirty work.
Maybe.
do you have any advisors?
Oh, he has many advisors, and there's all sorts of people that surround him. As any politician would have.
One or two in particular?
Not that I've seen, but again, I can't actively get that close. I can only see from the shadows. And I've been mingling, as I say, with the upper classes to try and see if there's any tidbits I can find, but so far I'm not coming up with anything. But the brewery, what do you know about all of this so far? You know that Fawcett's gone missing.
And they're doing quite strong takeovers or acquisitions, as they're calling it. It's not just the fungus.
Yes, I've heard about this. An orc man.
Yes.
What was it? I don't think I get his name. And he takes out a notebook and he seems to be like flicking through some pages.
At least someone takes notes.
Barrick.
Alright.
An orc chap called Barrick.
Yes.
He's been, he's still here
Oh, where is he?
at the dock. Well, I say at the docks. He's got a schooner just moored, or just anchored off in the bay.
We
Might
go
be
say
worth
hello to
speaking
him.
to this one, yeah.
Of course, it's no concern to me, there's no reason for me to be investigating it. It's just I'm not interested in that kind of thing. But certainly not my assignment. If you want to go and have a look at it, go and have a look at it.
No, yeah, we're just looking for our friend. Well, more goals, right?
A noble cause.
Oh, yeah.
Well, to be fair, he owes me some money for my last gig.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, a debt must be paid.
Oh, Celadon wants us to go check out the druids at the Isle of somewhere.
Druids at the Isle of somewhere.
Isle of Elements. What do you know
Oh.
of that?
Never been there. Don't know much about it at all.
Oh no, I mean more of the druids.
Did we know about that, or is that something?
Yeah, I did tell him. Tell you guys. Yeah.
It depends on how well versed in history you are.
Well, I lived through most of it.
You
I've
could-
learned a bit of history in my time.
Anyone
Just got
can
a
roll
natural
on
20 on
history.
history.
You got a
Natural
natural
20.
20 on history. Of course you did.
It's on D&D Beyond, dude.
Well, the DC for it is 25, so...
Oh. Yeah, I got zero in history,
no,
so there's no plus.
the Isle of Elements is home to refugees of the convergence. When the planes merged and things got shifted around and all that jazz, peoples from other realms were stranded on the material plane, and people from your own realm were stranded on theirs. There's just a big mix-up, a convergence. Imagine each plane like a disc, and they all just got melded together and then split apart again. And after quite a bit of racism, basically, and xenophobia, they were effectively shunned and chucked out of society. People didn't trust them because of magic and all that sort of stuff, and magic was now being controlled, and so they ended up relocating to some abandoned or some uninhabited isles, which have now become known as the Isles of the Elements.
And that's where Bran wanted to go, wasn't it?
That is where he wanted to go.
He'll be there. Yeah, Celadon seems to think they want to start a war.
They want to start a war? Are you quite sure about that?
Absolutely not.
First I've heard.
He wants
of
us to
anyway.
go check out what they're looking for. Anyway, he wants me to go check them out. Wants us to check them out
Oh,
and see what they're planning.
why would they be planning anything?
Don't know.
Well, I mean, if that's
See
your
if you-
if that's your thing, I suppose you'll be off again.
Yeah, we don't seem to stay in one place very long.
No, for an entire campaign that was based around this one city, it's been.
Just to make your life easier.
It has become a well-travelled adventure.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Barrack then. I need to call him Birklin.
Bert, hey Bert.
Urk,
Back.
feed me.
I think Corpse has summoned an elder god there.
You need to check out Trapdoor,
Yeah, trapdoor.
Oh.
Yeah.
claymation cartoon on YouTube.
I
know
used
Trapdoor
I used
very
to
well.
watch that.
Willie Rushton, what a voiceover bloke he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Let's see if this Celadon will lend us a boat. Then, if we're doing a job for him, we don't have to hire one. He can bloody give us one.
We got to talk to this Barrack first. Might save us a trip.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on with my camera. But...
Guys, sorry to interrupt. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I need to go. Just
Okay.
for 5 minutes.
No worries. I'm now using Opal as a human shield.
Okay. So you part ways. Is there anything you want him to be doing, or are you going to let Thalion just carry on with whatever goes on in the background?
Yeah, we'll keep him looking after Celadon, I think.
Right. Okay.
I still don't trust him.
Well, what? Celadon or Thalion?
Celadon.
Okay.
Oh, so you do trust Falion, do you?
Yeah. He's dodgy like me.
I admit that's a bit rude to be discussing right in front of him, but there you go.
He just looks so put out. Okay. You make your way down towards the waterfront. It is, a hive of activity as things are being put back together. Repairs seem to be going quite well. Just a few broken sort of bits of pier and such now. Buildings have been well scaffolded and are starting to go back together with independent contractors and such. And you do see anchored a couple hundred yards out is a schooner. It's got a sleek boat with a shallow draft. It's got 3 masts, painted in a brilliant white. As you've got this lovely sort of early summer sun, it's sort of just reflecting off quite nice. It's quite bright to look at. But you kind of realise the only way you're getting out to that is if you take a dinghy.
I'm just going to walk out to it.
So Pirates of the Caribbean style, you sort of just step into the water and then just under the water.
That's right.
And then are you going to do a go-go gadget legs and just like come up next to the boat?
I'm going to blow me ballast.
Oh.
But after that, I'll rise to the surface.
I mean, you do know that an extreme amount of bubbles can sink a ship.
It's a big schooner. It'll be fine. I'm not that big a warforged.
Okay, so Gottel has gone out to the sea by walking.
I'm going to check the underside of the boat while these lot fannying around getting a boat.
It's very clean. There's hardly a barnacle on it.
I'll
Good news.
see if I can find a dinghy.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do. Someone can just lend you a dinghy.
Let's go catch up with Gold, shall we?
So Opal jumps on the dinghy. Grandier jumps on the dinghy. You guys row out. And you see on the back of it, it's got a nice little name plaque that says Spirit of the Sea. And there seems to be some crew sort of walking about the deck and doing various jobs. Maybe cleaning and that sort of thing, stowing away lines and sheets and that sort of thing. And they'll notice you coming over, and one of them says, "Ahoy there!"
Ahoy. Hello, me. Looking to talk to Barrack.
Seems to be a young lad, wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt, barefooted, scruffy hair, and he's Barrack. Yes, he come aboard.
Yeah, jump on.
Happy days, yeah.
Yeah, you'll climb aboard. There's a small ladder. I say it's a shallow draft, so it's not exactly hard to get on. But yeah, you're brought on board. It's all looking very neat and tidy, and you So this guy goes, just wait there a moment, and he goes down below, and then he comes back up, followed by quite a suave-looking. You weren't expecting this for an orc, but he's fairly tall, slender, but muscular. He's got long wavy hair that's been brushed back. He's got a pencil mustache, deck shoes, tight blue trousers, and an open white shirt displaying a very tattooed chest. It looks very very Chelsea, and he sort of looks at you all, takes you all in. Good morning. How can I help you?
We're looking for our friend.
Okay, your friend.
Fawcett Knob, the old landlord of the Happy Fungus.
Oh,
Good fungus.
Fawcett. Haha. Yes, what a chap he was.
You mean was?
Well, a bit of a pain in the arse for me, but you know.
Again, what do you mean was?
Well, he was a pain in the arse. He's not so much of a pain in the arse now.
Where is he?
What do you mean, where? Last time I saw him, he was tied up in the cellar.
Inside
the-
check.
Yeah, roll insight check.
I always forget about that. I just don't trust anyone. So
I don't really trust. Here we go, and that is it's a natural 17.
17.
And what's my insight? Bear with, sorry. My insight is +7. 17. 24 total.
I mean, it's not a lie detector. You know, you can't tell it. It gives you an indication based on his body language and such.
Yeah.
But he just sort of says to you, yes, I saw him tied up in the cellar. He nothing to do with me. I don't do anything like that. I'm just a salesman. You get the impression that he's probably. You get the impression he's probably not lying. He seems to be quite forthcoming about it. Say again,
I
James.
just kind of give him that nod.
What are you saying, James?
well, who tied him up? If you didn't do him.
Oh, it was those beastly boys.
This was in the Drunken Fungus.
Yes.
Didn't we check the cellar in the Drunken Fungus?
No.
Do we?
Nope. You went upstairs, you went in the office, you went behind the bar, but you didn't go in the cellar. Because I was here with bated breath waiting for you to go in the cellar and nobody did.
Went
Probably
into
a good
combat, didn't we? Yeah.
That's annoying. Well, at least you still got the keys.
So, is that it? Just, you want to know where Fawcett was?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm a
And,
busy
yeah,
man. I'm still trying to work the takeover of the Happy Crown, so, you know.
I don't think that's going to happen. Why are you guys taking over all the pubs?
Come on, really? You want to... That's my business, not yours.
I just buy the Happy
Oh,
Fungus.
go on.
Anyone can try and persuade, or you know, or what's the other one? What's the word I'm looking for?
I will try and persuade him with my Mrs.
Go on.
Go on.
Intimidation is the
Go
word I'm
on,
looking
go
for.
on.
Intimidation. That sounds like
16.
intimidation. Go on. Did you say 16?
16.
And you're trying to persuade him, yeah?
Yes.
And what did you want to know? Sorry, say again. What was the question?
I want him to go on and tell us.
About why they're
Why
trying to
he's
take
taking
over.
over. If he's intrinsically evil, he'll love to monologue.
I'm not an evil person. I'm a salesman, for heaven's sake.
Same.
Most of them are pretty evil.
I work for the brewery, okay? And the brewery is a money-making machine. We sell beer and spirits all around the world, as cheap as you like, distributed to pubs all over the place. Prices are reasonable, but profit is everything.
Yeah, that robot kept saying that.
Look, we often go to places and we say initially, look, we'd like to buy your pub. People often resist, and then we sort of slowly just take it over.
How?
By
Well, we
force?
just push them
Yeah, it's
out,
by
you know.
force.
We just start bringing in entertainers and other things. It just generally annoys them until they just give up and go away, basically.
How very dare you?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's what my boss orders me to do.
How
your boss?
dare you bring in entertainers and not book me?
Oh, well, in that case, he takes out his diary.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Hello. He takes out his diary and a pencil. What was your name there? I could add you to my itinerary.
Well, Gottel. But only,
Gottel?
I do a lot of touring.
Do you? Well, that's perfect. You could help me all round the world.
That's right. You never know. What's the
Signing
going
a
rate?
deal with the devil.
What's the going rate? We pay fairly well. You're talking about 500 gold a gig.
It's pretty good, That pays for a lot of burgers for you meat bags.
Yeah. Where is all this money coming from?
Well, from the beer and the spirits that we sell. We make it cheap, we sell it for a reasonable price, and we get a good profit.
Cheap
What's
and
the point
profit
of
doesn't make
buying
sense.
all the pubs?
No, we make it cheap, we sell it for a reasonable price, and make a profit.
So what do you use to make it cheap? Do you use something different?
No, it's just, it's barger, isn't it?
Sort of green beer, quite raw.
It's just fizzy and yellow. Looks a bit like piss, really.
Mm.
You're drunk enough of that in the past. Not piss, but terrible beer.
It is terrible beer.
So that's
You
what
wouldn't
we
say that
do.
if it was in Germany.
That's what we do. That's how we operate.
What happened to good beer?
Well, we don't do good
Well-
beer because that would cost more money, and that means it would cost us more to make it. Then we have to sell it for more. People wouldn't buy it. We make it cheap, sell it reasonable, make a good profit.
What
that
about
makes
people
the
like
boss-
Foss and Knob?
Well, we offer to buy the pub from him. If he doesn't want to do it, then we gradually muscle him out. We even offer them to work for us. He just didn't want to. And he got very aggressive, and that's why he got tied up and put in the cellar.
We need to go save Foss and Knob from the cellar.
He
How
was
long did he
defending
be in
his
the-
livelihood.
Let's go with Duran first, then we'll go to Gottel. What did it say, Duran?
So Duran says, so he was just protecting his livelihood. So you're punishing him for that?
Oh, I'm not punishing him, no. The brewery is.
Makes sense just to supply him with your beer, but make it more expensive for him particularly.
But we just like to, be in charge.
So you're control freaks.
Pretty much, yes.
I think we all know of local pub chains that do the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Without naming them.
Bever? Bever Forks.
Yeah. Well, you
Listen.
can get a pie and a pint for a very reasonable price.
I'm just doing my job as set out by my boss. All right. I've got to try and convince the Happy Crown to come on side, and then
Working for
I'll be gone. Oh, Miss Tickle.
Miss Tickle.
Testicle.
If Dan's listening to this, thank you very much. But yes, for Mark's benefit, Dan, who used to play with us, he created this character's NPC, Mrs. T Tickle, and he gave me the name, and I had it in black and white in front of me, Tess Tickle, and it went over my head for 2 or 3 episodes, and then I just suddenly went, test
Which
it,
is-
for fuck's sake, Dan.
and it going over your head is an unfortunate image.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, testicles going over my head. But yes, it's Testicle. How do you know her? Have you met her before?
I haven't. I've
It's
heard
just
of them.
it's just one of her new. Well, I say new. We've been doing it for a little while now, but one of her new enterprises to bring money to Amion, basically.
We might have to go visit her.
Quiet,
Does
Siri.
Amion need that much money?
Okay.
You know.
Of course it does. We're pirates. I mean, they're pirates.
Gotcha.
Slipped up there.
Fine. It's fine. So,
On that slip off, do I recognise any of the crew members?
You've never said that you really hung around Amion.
No. No. Pirates meet pirates, mate. Not just outside of Azure.
I mean, I
a
don't
small
think you
world.
recognise anyone really on the boat. It's been a long time since you were part of that world.
Yep. Okay. No worries. I think we just leave them to it. We'll go find our mate.
Yeah, let's go check that cellar.
that's
Yeah,
right.
it's good
If
luck
anyone's
and-
going to kill Fawcett, it's going to be my jokes.
Good luck, and listen. If you want to do a deal on the fungus, we're always here. We'll supply you with cheap beer. You could be partners with us.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's great. We'll bear it in mind. Have you got an address in Amion we can sign up to?
Yes, it's called the Garbage Chute.
Garbage Chute, is that's the name for a new pub, is it?
Yes, pretty much. Yes, it's a dive bar.
So, yeah, we'll row off.
He's just there on the deck going bye.
When we're around 250 feet out, I'm going to put my hand in the water with my ring of control water and put a whirlpool underneath their ship.
Oh, seems rather uncharitable. What's it do, damage-wise? And that?
The effect requires a body of water at least 50 foot and 25 foot deep, which middle
Which
ocean
it is,
should
yeah,
be
yeah.
fine. The whirlpool vortex 5 foot wide at the base and 50 feet wide at the top and 25 feet tall. Any creature or object in the water within 25 feet is pulled 10 feet towards it, and the creature can swim away. Basically, yeah, just drags it down. When a creature enters the vortex for the first time and the start of turn, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and is caught in the vortex until the spell ends. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage. But I don't think it would get a save if it's moored.
Yeah, they're anchored. They're not really doing anything. Well, they're not in a position to try and pretend they've got the sails and such out and unfurled and anchor up to try and manoeuvre. They would be pretty well in it. So, yeah, this whirlpool appears, and you start to see, or you hear screams and shouts coming from this boat. People sort of jump overboard and are quickly swallowed.
As soon as the ship shrinks, I'll end the spell.
People are swallowed by it. It seems to be going down a bit slower than you might have hoped. You see maybe a couple other boats being pulled towards this vortex of water, and eventually, after several minutes, the sloop starts to creak and snap and break, and it goes down. And I would probably say that probably amounts to some sort of a war crime, basically, committed by Roleo.
If he's
So any
caught,
pirates, yeah.
As
Hammers in the
Oh
water.
well,
as he
is
sinks an
very-
entire ship and drowns multiple sailors who, for all he knows, hasn't done anything wrong.
it's in fashion war crime now, so I'm just following the fashion.
I'm just following the news, yeah. I wasn't planning on killing anyone. I was planning on just sinking the ship.
Well, yeah, but if they're going to go down in this vortex,
Well,
You think
Yeah.
they could swim.
most sailors couldn't swim. Not in days of
Like
old.
bricks.
I mean, that's quite extreme, Roleo. You know.
Yeah, that kind of went the wrong way.
I mean, some sort of, telling off might have been better. But given that you've done it and there's nothing much I can do, I'm going to walk back into the water and I'm going to go and search the bodies.
Well, I was going to say, as the water goes calm, you start to see like barrels pop up and other things that might float quite easily, and then a few bodies sort of rise to the surface.
Can I check if there is anybody that he's still a little bit alive so I can drink?
No, they're all drowned,
Okay.
Pretty bad.
crushed, battered.
I'm not really going to go and search the bodies. I just said that for a fact.
Well, I was going to say you find a small fortune, but okay.
No,
But
it's okay.
that's a good idea. I can go and do that.
No, you can't because it's water.
Oh yes, of course. Shit. Oh, that's not fair.
I think we can maybe leave them in pieces.
Yeah.
You see sort of like fishermen on their little skiffs and that sort of bobbing around after seeing this spectacle and like, oh my god, what's just happened there? Oh, they got down Davy Jones' locker. I think it was him, pointing at Roleo.
No, I think it was it's a very rare phenomenon of the waters that when the cold stream touches the warmer water, then they create a whirlpool, and that makes it makes a giant hole that sucks everything around it, and I think that is what happened. It's a
Just
rare
com-
phenomenon of the water.
Conveniently bobbing by at that moment is a fisherman on his boat, well known for his conspiracy theories. He goes, "It's those fish people. They pulled the plug out."
Yes, exactly. My man, you're so wise.
And he just carries on bobbing
Right,
along on his little boat.
Let's
throwing
move
net
it
over
right
the side.
along there before somebody
Yeah, let's go
starts
find
taking
them.
descriptions.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. That is the tale of how Roleo killed a lot of people with one action.
I wasn't
Did
planning
we
on
notice
it.
if the captain did he get out or get off?
No, they all went down with it because if they jumped off, the whirlpool was
went down.
bigger than the boat, so it would just suck them straight in.
Why first?
You said it's 50 feet around.
Oh, it is 50 feet around. Yeah, it's 25 foot tall. Yeah.
I mean, the boat itself was only like 30 feet long. They had nowhere to go.
Wow.
Oh well.
There are
Like people
pirates.
from Birmingham.
Hey.
They are in pirate heaven now.
I think we need to shift Roleo's alignment to probably
Yes.
chaotic evil.
Oh.
Well, we're certainly switching his character description to total bastard.
I mean,
Yes.
well, there
Are you
were
falling
people
face?
to see that you guys were on the boat. You got off the boat, and then all of a sudden the boat starts sinking. People
Oh,
will
you're
connect
a
the
fallen
dots.
druid. He's a fallen druid.
We were a long way away from the boat when it started sinking.
250 meters.
250 miles. It wasn't that far off.
Meters.
I said you were like. I think I said it was like 100 yards off anchored.
Well, he rode a bit wobbly like, He did say he rode 250 something or other away.
Well, you bring
He told us.
your little rowboat back to the port, the harbour walls, and you get off, and you see old Winnie there, sort of looking out to sea, shaking it up, scratching his head, and a few others scratching their heads and shaking heads, and you hear, "Oh dear me, what a terrible accident that was! Oh my God, look at that! Never seen anything the likes of it."
Hey, winning.
Oh, hello there.
How goes it?
For Mark's benefit, old Winnie is a dwarf, very much a old sailory type, basically a bit like Captain Birdseye, if you will. But it goes very well. I can't believe what I just seen, a ship swallowed by the sea, right in our own bay.
I've seen it plenty of times out at the ocean.
Out in the ocean,
It
maybe.
can happen. If the captain
Climate
just
change.
puts over the plug at the bottom of the ship.
I've never seen the likes of it. Anyway,
How goes the ship?
we're about halfway there. Tommy's been working hard, but
And my crew?
yeah, they're resting easy, I suppose. And you look over, you see your boat being worked on, and your crew are all sort of deck chairs out, and they got bum cocktails.
Nice. Good.
They've been
We did
absolutely
tell him to
bloody
relax,
useless,
to be
really. They're nothing helpful at all.
Can you
I
not
did
put them
tell
to
him to
work a
relax.
little bit?
fair. Oh, we can now. That's a bit.
Well, we tried putting them
Yeah,
to
we
work,
did
but they
ring-
just laughed at us. So they don't take orders from us.
I'll look over and it's like, oh, you scurvy dogs, get to work.
You sort of see, they look over and see you. Oh shit! And they start jumping up, and deck chairs and flying, and bum cocktails going everywhere, and they start grabbing tools to see if they can help out. You do see.
There you go.
Well, I'll tell you what we've done. We've done the improvements to the crew quarters. That was quite easy. We got what was his name now? Bommy Walsh in, and other ones from that home improvements stage show I've seen in the theatre. But yeah, that was quite easy to do. Hull and mast have been upgraded. Be a bit harder to hit, or harder to damage, I should say. Crow's Nest, well, that's a Crow's Nest. The only other one we're doing really, well, the Crow's Nest needs a bit of work. As I said, we're halfway there. The cannons, they're being cleaned up now, then they'll be lined up and they can be put on. We'll crane them on. But yeah, it's getting there. The only thing I would say is your improvement to the hull's thickness will slow you down dramatically.
How we looking? What kind of speed we looking?
About 2 knots.
We need another mast.
You haven't got room for another mast.
Bigger sails.
I could sell you a spinnaker.
How much of the spinnaker?
Oh, well, it depends. A good one, about 500 gold.
Joking. Put that on Celadon's bill. He owes me.
Oh, well, I can't be assuming to put money on anyone's bill.
You absolutely can.
It's more than my job's worth.
No. Celadon will be absolutely fine. Just tell him it was me.
Right. Well, if it isn't, it'll be your head.
But yeah, it'll be fine. Just tell him I need it for the mission he sent me on, and it'll be fine.
What was that there, Gottle, you were saying?
And if it isn't all right, it'll make a hell of a bowling ball. So you're quid's in anyway.
Yes. Brilliant. All right. You want to add on a spinnaker?
How much time you reckon?
Well, cannons is getting cleaned up. Crow's Nest, we're just putting up some new nettings and just adjusting the railings and such. What were you expecting? We've attached a spyglass up there, a fixed one.
Go, Paul. What do you want up there?
Huh?
Your crow's nest. What do you want up?
I'd like to have a nice chair so I can sit and look on, while we're sailing. So a pair of binoculars that they are chained on the chair, so I can have them always there.
Maybe one of them lounges.
He's like, a chair? Yeah, you've got room for a chair up there. We've put a telescope up there already.
You can add a chair. I'm a little person, so it's fine.
There's no room for a chair in a crow's nest.
Oh, I was expecting you to be more open-minded and skillful, but if you cannot do it, then
Have you
okay.
seen how much room you've got up there? You can't put a chair
Yes,
in
I've
there.
been. That's all right. No, I think I'm good. If there is a binocular up there, and
As I
it
told
should
you,
be
there's
right.
a spyglass up there attached to the rail.
Yeah, that should be right.
Well, give us
I'll
another
do that.
couple of...
Maybe a bag of a bag of blood, maybe.
What? A bag of
It's
blood?
fine. Yeah, it's a joke. It's an internal joke of the team because I'm afraid of blood. That's why.
Oh, good golly, I've never heard of... Look, you lot are holding me up now. Get out of here. I'll get it done as quick as I can.
So 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we can get it done quicker than that.
Oh, and the mortal. That would be fun.
I know what now?
Immortal.
What, like a cannon?
No, like a mortal being.
That's what I thought you said. You want a mortal being up there.
Yeah, like chained. It will be fine. It's like a snack. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you, man. I'm sorry. It's just it is funny when I see your face.
It's a nat 20.
That
It's a nat 20 on a what's the word I'm looking for?
Insight?
perception.
Insight, yes. He absolutely knows you're not joking. I don't know what sort of weird stuff you get up to, but I'll have no part of it.
No. You
You'll
you
be fine.
shouldn't. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just making a joke.
No, well, I know that you're not joking, so I can
How do
absolutely
you
tell
know
that
that
you're
I'm
being
not
too. Well, I
joking?
can
I
tell
am
you're being too
joking.
serious. It's just ridiculous now.
No.
Let's go
go
find
and get
Fawcett.
spotted before we dig any deeper holes, eh?
Or whirlpools. Yeah.
God,
Right.
it's like herding cats.
You yeah, okay, so you make your way up to the Drunken Fungus. It's not too far away from the waterfront, as you well know, on the nice cobbled streets there overlooking the sea. And you find the mess of the Drunken Fungus as you left it. Those old people are sort of watching you from afar, and they see you go, and they see them sort of muttering to themselves.
It's got those
I'll,
delivery doors
open
for
the
the
door.
cellar,
Say again, go on.
for barrels. But it's got those delivery doors for the cellar, that they have.
Yeah, there are on the side. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that would seem to be the fastest way down.
Yeah. I'll use the keys to open the cellar doors.
Ah,
The cellar door.
you don't have a key for the cellar door. You got a key for the front door.
Oh. Right, we'll have to find the entrance in there then.
It's only a
Right.
padlock. You could break the padlock.
Oh, no, somebody will report it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cat's sort of elderly watching us.
Yeah,
I see
think
you
the
over
easiest
there,
way
you!
is
You bloody
Just
scallions!
going through the front.
Yeah, we're going for the front.
Well, if we have the keys, may well as we use it.
Yeah, you make your way in. It's the same mess as you left it. You go behind the bar. You've set the traps off already, so you're safe there. And you go through the cellar door, which for some reason you didn't go through last time. And down in the cellar, you step down the steps. It's obviously a bit cooler down here. There's barrels of beer and wine and the spirits, rotting sacks of food and such. And there, emaciated, tied up and gagged, is Fawcett.
Is it our friend?
Yes. I'll cast Goodberry and untie him and give him a Goodberry.
Yeah, you sort of feed it to him. He's so weak. He's alive, but barely. He's very weak. I say he's emaciated. But you give him the Goodberry. Is it 1 HP it gives him?
Yeah, and nourishment for a whole day.
So he takes on 1 HP. It doesn't seem to improve his condition much. But the nourishment, you see, he sort of gets enough strength that he opens his eyes and looks up at you.
Oh my god, I didn't think I was gonna be saved!
Yeah, we heard you ran into the Beastly Boys.
I did run into the beastly boys. They tied me up and stuck me down here. But then
Yeah,
after
they're kind of trash.
the locals run them all out of town, and then I was just left down here to die.
Yeah, surprised no one came down here to check.
I know, if only.
Right, the pub is empty now, so we can get you up and running.
Oh, too weak, too tired.
No, we can get you rested. Which one's your room? Your bed?
Oh, I never had a bed. I used to just sleep on the floor behind the bar.
You were taken to the gardens and get him rested. And keeps him safe that way.
Of course we can do. Can we?
He's guarded then.
We can find a wheelbarrow or something to put him in.
Bag of holding.
I don't mind carrying him.
We can't put him in a bag of holding.
How many more people do you want to be responsible for dying today?
I suppose we
Mind
could
carrying
just
him.
leave,
Yeah,
could just
yeah,
leave his head
if you wanna
poking
go.
out.
Say again, Mark.
How does that work with weight?
I don't mind carrying him if that helps.
He's only a little old man, isn't he?
No, he was a gnome.
Oh, you can one-hand him. It'll be fine.
No, he wasn't. Sorry, I tell a lie. He was a halfling.
Yeah.
Pick him up and cradle him like a little baby.
He's quite a thin halfling now, though, so that's all right.
Yeah, he's kind of a bit like Sam or Frodo going up Mount Doom.
We'll
Where do
take
you
him
wanna
back to
take
the
him?
gardens. We'll take him back to the gardens where we're staying.
Yeah, he goes, well, if you take him, he can't go, you take him. It's going to take a few days. He's not just going to come back to health like overnight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we're just keeping him safe away from the brewery.
yeah, I mean, if you,
when we
you
go
want-
past the guards, if I can, it's like, can you keep an eye on the house? Don't make sure anyone enters but us.
yeah, they'll do that.
I asked him if there was anybody else with the Beastly Boys when they came to attack him.
No, he'll tell you that it was just them. They came one night when he was locking up, and they attacked him and shoved him in the cellar.
Where are the Beastly Boys now?
Well, they were run out of town, weren't they?
No.
Do they have an encampment anywhere near?
Well, for a few days, for a few days. So I'm writing down notes, and I've just written a few days rather than days. You wouldn't know, really.
No.
No, they're
I
not
mean,
getting any employment.
you could go out looking if you wanted to.
I think they've been run out of town.
Yeah,
If they come back, we'll sort them
doesn't mean you can't go looking for it, does it?
Do we want to
Think-
go just for revenge?
I think we were
That's
after
math,
the
isn't it?
Isles, though, weren't we?
Well, you might as well keep the kill count
wanna-
up, wouldn't you?
Now that you become a murder hobo,
That was an accidental murder.
Now you're an evil character.
Yeah.
if he's an evil character, surely you'd want to go and reward them.
Don't know.
We got a couple of days before he gets better, and about a week or so until the ship's ready. So we could go find him.
We could go and try and teach them the error of their ways, convert them to the rightful path. I mean, bearing in mind we've got a paladin who's with us, you've got to kind of be nice, haven't you, really? A little bit.
Depends what kind of paladin it is.
It does depend what kind of paladin he is. We haven't got to the bottom of that yet. We just know he's
No,
kind
no.
of a paladin.
Well,
No one's actually asked about the backstory yet, have they?
I will say,
I'm
I will
assuming
say,
he's not a very nice paladin because he didn't bat an eyelid at that ship sink.
I will say that its day is turning to night. If you want to stay at the lodge,
do yourself some food. Maybe pull out a bottle of wine or two from the store that Saladin's built up here. You can, and I will butt out and let you guys talk.
Yes.
I mean, how well is Fawcett looking? I mean, is he well enough to withstand a joke?
Probably best
You will
not.
kill him.
That'd be tempting if it was as evil as Roleo, but I'm not, so I won't.
I'm not
Just to let you know that when Gottel tells jokes, he does accidental psychic damage to
Alright.
Fawcett Knob.
They're somehow linked.
Which
I
is
will-
unfortunately that Fawcett Knob gave me a commission to go to the Drunken Fungus and do comedy gigs.
I will say, it's the evening. Perhaps you've lit the fire and that sort of thing. Starting to get food out and drinks. Fawcett's sort of on the sofa, and you've got a little blanket pulled over him, and he's a bit like when Luke goes to visit Yoda before he dies, and he sees you there, Gottel, and he's very much like Yoda, very pathetic sounding. He goes, Gottel, come here.
Right, so what is it, me old mucker, me old pal?
I saw what you've done. Oh, what the fuck is all that mess in my pub?
Well, you know when you're attacked
Yes.
in the pub, they made a bit of a mess of it. We haven't had time to clean it up yet, you know.
Oh shit. Rest I need. And he sort of rolls over and goes to
You
sleep.
also need about 50 grand to buy your pub back.
As you say that, he leaps to his feet and goes, "What the fuck?"
Well, maybe the town will give it him back now they know he's alive.
I'm
Can I have a
suddenly
chat with
feeling
Alex?
so much worse.
I will
If that
chat
was
with
even
the
possible.
I will chat with the governor, Citizen. So
Oh, he puts his hand to his forehead and just faints back onto the sofa, and
there we go. he's
that's
asleep.
it. He's gone. Right.
I mean, we're
You
stuck
lot
here
talk.
for a few more days. We could see if we can get some work in.
You know, I'm not flush with cash at the minute, so maybe some sort of commission might be a good idea.
Yeah, me
We
too.
haven't
I'm
got
kind of
time
gonna...
to head back to the Sky Island, for example.
No, we have not. Well, we have, but then something else could happen. We've been gone for quite a while.
Yeah, it
2
was
months?
a few months, right? A few months.
Yeah.
I did tell you when we started this campaign that things won't sit, like the main story takes place in this city, and things won't sit still. If you go off and do other stuff, things still carry on here. It's not like pause just happens or you go off to do other things.
Yeah, that's why I'm a bit curious of why Celadon wanted me to go away.
Right, so now that we've found Fawcett, what's our main aims and actual, aims of things?
Now, the only thing is what Celadon's asked, is just go through all the elements.
Right, and the dragons haven't asked us to do anything.
No.
And the people in the fair didn't ask us to do anything.
Nope.
I'm just running through it like a checklist.
Yes, I know.
Admiral, the military, the Red Guard, whatever their name is, Scarlet Overkill.
Yeah, no, they've not asked us anything.
not asked
It's
anything.
literally just Celadon.
And I suppose then, we should just go and do Saladin's thing if there's nothing else. Are you sure there's nothing else?
Not off the top of my head, no. But we need a ship for Celadon's thing.
Durand, you didn't have anything outstanding that you were doing when we scrapped with us. Are you sure?
No, not particularly. I was just travelling. and just ridding my version. Well, not my version. Sorry, just ridding corruption. And that's where you guys found me in the wood. You know, I was hunting that hag, and I got lucky and bumped into you guys. Um,
And you
yeah,
were
so I'm.
specifically just fighting the forest corruption, were you?
Yeah, I've been traveling for a long time. I no longer have a home, so I've just been bouncing town to town, city to city, um, just
Like, what happened
plying
to
my
your home?
trade. Um, I was born. How do I put this
The wandering
into
star.
uh, more outsiders? I was born into almost like a tribe, if you will, without giving too much away. And it, they taught me quite a lot in regards to, you know, history and how the world is made and how, you know, magic is looked at and frowned upon. Um,
Silly, innit?
yeah, yeah. I the yeah, my family, well, my father in particular, frowned upon the magic. And it just so happens that there was a trial that we all go through at a young age, a tournament, and I was paired up against one of my best friends, and he was getting the best of me, and I don't know what happened at that time, but I unleashed some sort of magical spell, which knocked my best friend back, and I was set to be hung. Um, Now, my mother, um, she she also had a secret of her own. She was a cleric by nature, but she kept it under wraps. So no one really knew, not even my father. Uh, and she told me that it was okay, you know, to have these magical abilities. And again, going back to being hung, she was the one that freed me and saved me. She was the one that helped me escape, and um, she went back, but told me that, you know, I'm not to return, etc. Yeah, and I've just been moving around, trying to find my own way. Um, yeah.
Has your tribe not tried enrolling their kids into schools? That's what they do at Coalstrand.
So this particular uh, I don't know how much I can say. So
You can tell us to mind our own bloody business like everybody else would.
no. I'm happy to share. Like I trust you guys. It's fine. I've been with you guys now for what, maybe a few weeks or months. So yeah. So my father, I'll just bring up my backstory 2 seconds. Uh, he's a veteran. I can't remember the order's name. Bear with me. Where is it? There we go. Father. Where are you? Best friend. Father. Um, so my father, Falanor Veilthorn, he is a veteran of the Purge. Now, I take it you guys all know about the Purge, correct?
I think I will have
Think-
lived through it.
Ah,
Wasn't your
yes.
wasn't your former body the shield, the mark on your body, part of a guard?
They were, an order of paladins, certainly.
Opal and Gottel were around during the purge.
Okay.
I wasn't even
So,
a star.
my father, he's a veteran of the Purge, and he was among the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah.
We've met a couple of them.
Yes.
We have met a few of those. I think I've got the
Um,
mark out on my arse cheek.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So I've got it all here now, so I may as well just like read through it. So my mother is a lesser, and she was human. So they were all elves, but my father wed her, and she was like one of the very few humans that were a part of the clan or tribe, if you will. Um, Now she was a cleric, and she was a devotee to a forbidden god. So she tried to keep that completely under wraps. Um, she was never originally supposed to be a part of the order, but she was taken in as a refugee because of the purge. Um, and sorry, it was after the convergence. Um, Her village was burnt down by some unknown spellcaster, um, and the order saw like her faith and kindness as an ability to soothe wounds. So they just brought her in without question, and then my father married her. Um, then, obviously, a little bit later, I was born, but my father, they used to call him still given flesh, and he stood predominantly at the front of the purge, um, shield raised, gauntlet stained with blood, um, and yeah, he reveled in killing, basically.
He was quite purgy.
Yeah, yeah, very purgy.
Right.
Um, he assumed, well, not assumed. He believes that the magic had broken the world and would like do it again. So when the order fell, he retreated into the mountains, and that's where, we created this tribe or um, small community, I suppose. Um, he would train initiates and enforce the doctrine on them. And he began telling stories of the convergence, not as warnings, but as like battle scars. Um, what else? What else? So he would teach me. So he taught me everything I know when it comes to the blade and discipline. He taught me like never to hesitate when righteousness demanded action, and he was very forthright in that. Like everything was by the book. Everything had to be. How do I put it? Like I said, like cleansed. If something needed to be purged, I must do it. I must act. Um, he never taught me. Sorry, never taught me mercy. So it was always without mercy, without restraint, without judgment. Uh, my father was present at the tournament, and he was the one that declared I get hung. So as I was in the tournament and having a fight, a divine light flared, and I cast an unusual spell. I was in disbelief because I didn't know I was able to do that, but yeah, my father saw fury and wanted me hung for it.
So this is natural talent then, it's not trained.
I get it from my mother. It was a more. I think I have just that spark. However, everything else along my journey, like, I was taught how to use it properly. I had a couple of like masters along the way, and they've taught me how to hone my magical abilities. Um,
So,
what
I
else?
mean, no judgment here, and you're entitled to say bugger off, but would you be after following the same God as your mother?
No, I've given up on my oath. I'm an oath breaker, as they call it here. Um, So
Right. So you're not chained to an evil god, for example.
no, luckily.
Just an off the cuff kind of question.
Yeah, no. I'm free to pursue, what I see is right. And don't get me wrong, like I still have that do the right thing and clear corruption. But there's no corruption could be has many faces, shall we say? So, yeah.
So have you got your magic license?
Uh, I don't think I would I, Mike?
No, I don't think he would have done.
I'm
No.
the only one.
No.
I think I got a permission slip.
He did.
Yeah, you got one off. Yeah. See,
Oh,
when my
so-
magic flared, my mum got me inside, but got me straight to school.
Yeah, but you
Doesn't
got
he?
to imagine my father and even like the community that we were in hated magic. They feared that it's broken the world once, it's going to break it again. So anybody caught using magic or having that magical ability was gone, dealt with swiftly.
Yeah, I mean, you
The
can sort of
gauntlet
see.
keeps popping up.
Say that again, sorry.
The gauntlet keeps popping up. The order of the gauntlet.
Yeah, that was my father. So again, he was a veteran of the Gauntlet, and that's what I say he and his friends or colleagues, they all preached, about the Gauntlet and about the war, the purge, convergence, and yeah.
Yeah, Gottle's marked with that, with their emblem. How much do you remember of it, Gottle? Do you
Is
remember?
he?
Pretty sure.
The armor has a little marking on it here and there. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, it's not in a place where you'd notice.
Pretty sure you had dreams as well.
I did have some dreams.
No. That was of the gauntlet trying to destroy him.
Oh.
That's right, Paddy and Michael weren't in the gauntlet. They were destroyed by. Oh, well, it's too long. It's been a long time. I can't remember what destroyed them. It was a cataclysm.
It was when he was being made. The people that were making him were attacked by the gauntlet.
Right, and
There
that's
you
why
go.
we're banging on into. Yeah. And Paddy's all fixed now.
Paddy
But
is all fixed. That's right.
I can assure you that other than my birthright, I have no affiliation to them whatsoever.
Oh, we weren't worried about that at all.
Yeah.
We've met a couple of them. They're not nicest people.
No.
Nor are you.
I think Opal liked the taste. Opal's running off on me. That's what it is.
I don't mind.
It comes to something when the Warforged of the party is the one with the bloody morals. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
blame Pixis.
You can't blame Pixis for what you just did.
Wow, I just literally tried sinking the ship. I didn't realise it was going to be that dramatic. It's the first time I used it, to be fair.
I mean, well, what's done is done. There's no point crying over spilled sailors.
They were bad people.
They were
As long as
pirates
they were
like
bad,
you.
then I've got, no qualms. As long as they were bad, I got no qualms.
Yeah, pirates like me don't like pirates like me.
Fair enough. Never mind, I'll find pirates like you.
Well, I'm one of a kind.
It's okay, it was just channeling my inner Adele. Right. So, I mean, it seems like going to this island of elements then.
Yeah, but we still got to get some money for provisions for the crew.
Do they have to eat?
Well, it's either they eat or get eaten by Opal.
I mean, can they not?
Secondly, we need
just-
to get provisions for Opal.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Are they not like good at fishing?
Yeah, but you can't just eat fish.
How long has it been since Opal last actually fed?
Last episode. wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
No, I mean I don't
I
mean
think
like had it
we got like milk from, not milk, sorry, blood from the camel. So
from the camels.
was it
That was
camels? What was
ages ago.
donkeys? What was it?
That was in the Fae. That was weeks ago.
Yes,
Alright.
but I think we got some blood bags, did we?
Oh, black pudding. Yeah.
Yes, we did have some black pudding.
Okay. Is everyone? Are you guys? Anything else want to be discussed, or are we going to bed?
I think it's
And-
rest and
Find some work.
Yeah.
Okay. We head into the night. Everyone retires to their quarters except for Gottel, who probably, I don't know, powers down a little bit and stares awkwardly at Duran, who doesn't have a. Oh no, you would have a bed. You would have a bedroom, because Dan's not here anymore, so you would have that bedroom. So you all retire to your own bedrooms. A few things happen in the night though. We'll start with Roleo, where you find yourself falling into a deep sleep, and it's almost like a dreamless sleep, except for your mind seems pulled into this other plane, and it's almost like a stage, but surrounded by black and stars, and you can kind of see Amion as a world beneath you, and it's a weird feeling. And a starry figure, appears next to you, and says, "Well, an eventful day, wouldn't you say, Roleo?"
Yeah, I can misuse my power a little bit there.
I would say so.
I didn't know how big it was going to be fair.
I will say this, and I will only say it once. I would not associate myself with such destruction again. I am here to defend and uphold certain values, but I would not do murder.
Mm.
Although you haven't used me in that way, I will not tolerate it. I lend you my power for good and for justice.
Yeah, it's just a little mistake there. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a whirlpool, to be fair.
Well, do not disappoint me again.
I wouldn't.
Very well. I will leave you to slumber now. And we will
No.
speak again soon.
Yes.
And Pixis allows you to... Or the scene fades for you. As we move on to Opal, who is dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of dreaming of... Pardon me. You're kind of dreaming of alleys and dark, wet nights. And in fact, in this dream, it does begin to rain.
Oh no. I'm trying to hide.
Well, you're stalking through these streets. You're not a victim here. Your animalistic
The
nature, your
predator.
cat-like
Okay.
nature is coming out. Everything that you've been doing so far to try and deal with your hunger has worked to a degree, but it's just not the same as taking a life, as getting your claws into something and taking their literal life force from them, their essence, their blood. And you feel this burning sensation within you as you stalk these streets.
Are there any people around
Yeah,
in my
you
dream?
found one wandering drunk in an alley.
Alright,
Maybe he stops
I
by
kind
some
of-
barrels. Well, this is a dream. They stop to urinate against the barrels.
But if I can see the dream and can I kind of manipulate my dream so my dream character will go into where he is and
Well,
hunt?
it's like I say, it's a dream. It's not something you control. It's different with Roleo because
Okay. Mhm.
that was his oh God, what's the bloody name of it? With warlocks, his patron pulling him and actually speaking to his subconscious. You're asleep. You are dreaming.
Okay.
You see this man, and you lunge, fangs, claws, and there is deep crimson red. You wake up, you are
Okay.
sweating, but the bloodlust is there.
Alright. I need help. I need to go and find my mentor.
I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 13.
For now, you push down the urge,
Okay.
but you need to feed, and you need to feed properly.
Yeah.
The night passes. You sleep uncomfortably. You keep waking up, tossing, turning. You're sweating. Roleo, your sleep passes. No dreams after your encounter. Duran, you are an elf, so you trance for a few hours. Reflect upon what you've told the party. Gottel, you don't sleep at all. Let's go into sentry mode. Perhaps the two of you, Duran and Gottel, will converse in the wee hours. But we wake up to a new day. The sun rises over Porthbury. What do?
Guys, I need to talk to you. In private.
Private from who?
Like in general. Nobody can hear us. We need to talk.
But there's only Fawcett here.
Yeah.
We
I
can't
don't
exactly go out.
I don't remember. Does he know about me, Fawcett?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't have thought he would, no.
You have to remember
No.
the Crimson Blade are all vampiric, and everyone accepts them.
Okay. So I'm very hungry. I had the most peculiar dream, but I realized that I haven't fed like I should for some time now, so I'm kind of feeling as if I'm going to lose control. So I really need to feed properly.
I kind of.
Can I find my mentor, or are we not
You
near?
could go. Yeah, you could go and find him.
Yes, I would like to go and find my mentor.
Yeah,
Opal
Please.
go
will
for it.
leave the cottage then to go and do that. Full disclosure behind the screen, I was half tempted to have that turn out to not be a dream, that you actually went out and murdered somebody.
Mhm.
But I was like,
Yeah, this
no,
is
that.
what because the way you're saying that, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's not a dream. Maybe it is
Yeah,
actually what's happening, and
but
I'm
I
like sleepwalking.
but I thought that would be too cruel, and I didn't want to take that control away from you, so I kept it as a dream.
Okay.
But no, half of me was like, maybe this isn't a dream. Maybe this actually happens. It's like you're sleepwalking.
Yes, this is how I perceived it. That's why I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that would be interesting.
But no, I didn't want to do that because I thought that'd be cruel. No, you can go
I
out
would
and seek
prefer
your mentor.
if you'd got up and started sleepwalking, I might just have stopped you.
Oh yes, of course, because you were downstairs, weren't you?
We were just sentrying away.
Opal, have you tried maybe cattle or like small game?
Yeah, it's not the
I
same.
have. It's not. So, I do try to get as much as I can like that with this kind of blood, but sometimes when I reach my point, I need to have human blood because otherwise I'm going to lose control, and I don't want to do that. And believe me, somebody from the party knows how this is. What that means.
So with
Not
just for your benefit, with Opal, she can eat normal. She's only a spawn, like a vampire spawn. She's not fully undead. She can eat normal food. It doesn't do anything for her. It just keeps her body going. She can drink animal blood. Again, it doesn't really satiate her. It just keeps her body going. And after so long, it becomes a case of we've done this,
He
and she
really
gets
needs to feed.
we've borrowed the happy feat from BG3. She needs to have proper blood at some point, and it's been a long time.
Yes. Yes, I need to go to my friend. So I will request, an audience with him.
Yeah, well, we'll go find some work while you're doing that.
Yes.
You can go off and find him, and I would say if you want to, you know that where he is. He's down on the sort of that more affluent area of the
Yes.
waterfront. You can go and find him. He's probably entertaining a few people from the Crimson Blade, but he'll take you in. I think if you want to do some training with him, if you want to give me another skill check,
Yeah, let me see. What do you want?
so it's a D20.
19.
So you pass. You can add a +1 to your stealth. I think you were going for stealth, weren't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So add a +1 stealth. I tell you what. No, we'll do a stat increase instead. Add a +1 to your dex, or bring your dex up by 1.
Okay, thank you.
Bring your dex up by 1, and then whatever that affects your modifier by.
Okay.
And whilst you're there, yes, he will open a bottle of blood, human blood, and you can drink as much as you like and gain the happy ability again.
Oh, thank you. That is so relieving. I could not pass another day without having any blood. Do you can I buy some of the bottles from you so I can have them with me to avoid situations like that?
I'm trying to remember his voice. My dear Opal, you do not need to buy. Here, and he gives you a crate. There's 24 bottles of blood in here. You must
Okay.
keep them cold, so they do not go off. But come to me again, and I will teach you ways of feeding that will not alarm anybody.
Oh, that would be amazing.
But for now, you
Thank
have the
you.
bottles.
Thank you. So 20 bottles, isn't it?
24. So it's 6. Yeah, 12.
24,
Yeah,
okay.
24 bottles in a crate. Keep them refrigerated. Well, not refrigerated, but keep them
Yeah.
cold. It's a larder
Yeah.
or something. You can go back and meet the others. You've got a dex up by 1, so whatever that does to your, like I say, your modifier.
Mhm.
Hopefully it gives you a +1. And yes, everyone's back together. And I believe you're all heading to the
Find work. A job board.
job board. Do you want to go get some breakfast first?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure.
You sort of hear some people sort of talking about this new down at the market. There's an open air market here. You've never been to it, but it's been there since day one. And you hear people raving about something called Goblin Hobbs fried fish. And they do fried fish fritters, hearty clam chowder, and spicy marinated oysters.
Ouch.
A lot of people have been raving about this place called the Goblin Hob. And so you can head there if you like. Or you can go anywhere else, really.
That
Yeah,
sounds
but
good.
go check out the new fish.
Yeah. So it's, like I say, it's this. You come down into the market. It's bustling with people and it's quite busy. It's sort of mid-morning. Opal's rejoined you, as I said. You go down there and you get this like really strong smell of different herbs and spices going and cooking, and you hear frying going on, and you see that there is a human woman sort of taking orders and serving people, whilst this goblin male is kind of like in the kitchen. He's sort of a bit underneath a tent cover, sort of cooking things up. You know when you go to like a food fair outside and there's like, it's basically just a marquee with a table in the front where all the food's being served to, and it's kind of like that with all the cooking going on the back of it. This goblin's got a spotless white apron on and a chef's hat. He moves at quite a frantic pace. His fingers, he's like often like fidgeting while he dreams up these new meals, but he's like obviously like fidgeting with different bits of the meal and testing with flavours and such. And there's a big queue of people, and basically, yeah, you sort of come through the queue, and this woman sees you there, and she says, "Next."
Hi there. Hello, matey.
Hello.
What's your best? What's your special?
Oh, sort of thinks about it for just a moment, and she will. I'm just trying to see where it says. She says, "Why don't you clam chowder? That's good."
Yeah, clam chowder there.
Sure, let's go for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's have and some ale, please.
Ale?
Yes.
We don't have
Finished.
ale.
Sorry.
It's a food tent.
Oh,
There's no
sorry, you don't have alcohol.
No, we have food. It's a food tent.
Yes, okay. I thought you were selling also beverages.
No, sorry.
You could
That's
double
fine.
your profits if you got a nice little craft beer going.
Look, it's food. Do you want food
Yes,
or
sorry,
not?
it's my mistake. Yes, please.
I don't have. I used to have beverages. I don't. Food.
We'll have 3 clam chowders, please.
Right. 3 clam chowders. She dishes them up, hands them out. 2 gold each.
I'll pay for the lot.
Deduct it from your money then, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You go down
I'm
and-
looking around to see if there are any stands like with beverages.
Not in this. It's like a bit of a food court.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like someone selling drinks, but
So I'll go there. Like, guys, would you like something to drink?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going there to see what they have.
you can get some Guinness. You can get some Bine, bum
Guinness and-
cocktails.
Ooh, I will get some cocktails for all of us.
It is like 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's all right. It is night somewhere.
Yeah, it's after 6 somewhere.
Yes. Also, it's after 6 in the morning, so it's fine.
Technically rich, so day drinking is looked upon.
Well, you
And also, cocktails have a lot of fruit juices in, so it's fine. It's 5 a day.
anyone want to give me a perception check?
Yeah, I'll go for it. No, I went my D&D Beyond's crash.
I can do it.
Right, for the guy that openly admits in chat that you've got 1,000,000 dice that you spend money on, you buy actual dice.
Yes.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
I still need to know what my my perception was to roll.
You're also
True. All right,
D&D
I'll let you
Beyond
off on
with
that front. I'll
advanced
give you
cards.
that. I will give you that. Right. We got a natural 20 anyway.
Yep.
You notice the woman that's serving you seems to be like turning people away at this point, and she herself is moving away from the tent, the food tent. And very quickly after that, you see this goblin seems to be getting quite animated, and then he comes charging out from the tent, and as he comes charging out, he starts screaming and shouting, "It's the food! The food is possessed!"
What?
And
The food
that
is possessed.
is where we're going to roll initiative.
Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely.
I went 10 as well.
6.
Okay, so Opal is 6.
15.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Duran, did you say 16?
15.
15. Sorry, you broke up a bit when you said it. That's alright. Gottel?
12.
Roleo?
17.
Lovely. Let me just get... Well, in fact, what was I going to roll in? I was going to roll in... Oh my goodness. Okay. And... Oh my goodness, they're rolling really well. 18 and... That is there. Right, then we get the stat blocks for them. And then we're going to do... combat with the seafood.
Lovely.
Nice.
Not a particularly difficult combat, I don't think.
TPK. Clam chowder.
It's always famous last words, isn't it? When I say it's not going to be particularly bad. No, it should be fine.
All the battered fish are just mimics.
Yeah. Why not? Eh?
No, that's the benches.
Benches, yeah. And all the tents.
And all the tents. Okie dokie, picking a pokey. Let's go and put it all in order. So you've got Octo, Roleo, and then we've got Duran, and then we've got Gottle, and then we got and Opal. Okay, so here's the scene. Let's jump into combat. As this goblin comes crying out of his kitchen that the seafood has come alive and is attacking him, basically you see two giant crabs come out from some sort of a cooler box or something and start attacking, and these octopuses climb the way out of pots and such, which you would have thought were cooking them, but apparently not. And they're making their way out of the kitchen as an octopus reaches out with a tentacle, grabs a bystander, pulls them in, and their beak just chomps their head right off.
Look at these octopus.
And it is said octopus's go. He is going to. You guys, I'm going to say you're about 30 feet away, sat at a table as this is all going on. People are getting up and trying to run away. This octopus is going to reach out for another bystander and does so, and basically chomps them as well. Roleo, it is your go.
Right, okay. I am going to cast Blight on that octopus. And it's a 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. That is a 7, so he fails.
Okay, okay, so that's 6, 9. 9, can't math. 16, 20, 23, 28, 34, 43 points of necrotic damage. So,
43 necrotic.
yeah.
Okay.
Bloody hell, I'm underpowered.
That was a level 4 spell, to be fair.
It's still going, but it's not looking good.
And a bonus action, I'll take on my starry form, please.
Okie dokie. If there's nothing else, Duran, it is you.
I will. I don't think I'm going to use a spell just yet, so I'm going to run up. Two of them melee with the octopus.
Wounded
I
one?
shall take my and I shall take my 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is a 14 to hit,
It does, yeah.
and the second one, 13.
It still hits.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so the first attack does
It's just a big blubbery octopus, as I say.
9 points of slashing with the first one, and the second one is 14 points of slashing.
Cool. So you kill the first one outright with the first hit, and then using the cleave rule, you slash around and catch the second one with for 14 points of damage. Yeah.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So that puts him on. Yep. Lovely. As the first one goes, and then the second one goes, as you slash into him. Is there anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Well, as he goes, he's going to attack you. With a nat 20. So that's 25 to hit, and it's going to do. Oops, that much. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled. So basically,
sucker.
You're you're restrained and a sucker. Lovely. So that's him.
Calamari.
Gottel.
Sorry about that. I always go for the cheap joke. I'm going to back away to 30 feet because we're not in. I wasn't in melee range, but I'm going to make sure there's a 30-foot gap, and I'm going to fire my crossbow at him.
Really?
Crossbow?
You're not going to use kindness?
I'm conserving ammunition for something that's scary. I've only got 50 shots. Anyway, I miss.
Are you sure? 1.
Sorry.
A 1?
I think I rolled a 6.
They do have low AC, so don't put yourself out. But no, it's not enough. I'm afraid.
Let me just check what it was. It was a low roll. I think I rolled it to so 8 is the total roll, including my bonus.
Yeah, it's a little low,
Yes.
but not off by massive amounts. So,
No. I thought a 2 might not hit. You see.
but do shout it out because you never know. Right. Anything else from Gottel?
No. I think I'll just reload my crossbow and look quite shamed.
In that case, we move on to crabs. As these 2 big armoured crabs sort of step forwards from the tent, they are going to grab a bite. Well, one of them reaches out and grabs a bystander. There's sort of a woman screaming, "Ah!" And the claw just crunks and literally snaps her in half.
Oh, poor old Millicent.
Poor old Millicent. That's that crab's go. It's going to be the next
Bystander.
crab. Who's he going to attack? It could be one of you. Let's see. It's going to be Duran. He's coming for you, dirty boy. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
A miss.
It's a miss. Lovely. In that case, it is Opal's turn.
Okay, how far are they?
You are currently 30 feet away from 2 crabs and 1 octopus.
Okay, I will
But
go
giant.
towards...
Crabs and octopus.
Yes, towards the octopus.
Yeah.
And I will do... Sorry, I'm just checking something. An Eldritch Blast towards it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a new one for you.
And yeah, it's I have it as a cantrip.
Ooh.
And it needs to do... Oh, I need to do a spell attack, sorry.
Yeah.
$23.
Hits, yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there is any... I don't think there is any save. Okay, so 2 beams coming out from my hand.
Yeah, no, there wouldn't be a save. No, it's you just hit once you've done the spell.
So
Range
it's
attack, spell attack.
2d10. Okay.
Range spell attack is what I was trying to say.
No, that's a d8. Sorry, I'm just rolling d8 instead of d10. So 4 whole points of force damage.
Against the octopus, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Anything else?
No, not for now.
Then we come
But
back
let me,
around.
if he hits me, then I have a response, a reply. No reply. No, I mean, sorry,
reaction.
English. Yeah, thank you. English did not work.
That's all right. It's top of the round. We've got 10 minutes. I think we'll get through one more round and then we'll call it there and we'll pick it up again next time. But Roleo, it is you.
Got my Styroform active, so I will use my bonus action to cast Hex on the octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Please. And then I will Guiding Bolt. Yep. That is +7 to hit, so 15 to hit.
Yes, that does hit. Yeah.
9, 17, 24 of a radiant damage, and with Hex, it's 3 points of necrotic.
24. 3. Right. He's pretty well bloodied. Well, I say he's pretty well bloodied. He's literally got blood pouring from every potential spot that it could pour from, but it isn't quite dead.
I've got a picture of a really goopy water fountain, just blood, because of all the pores that
Yeah, it's
octopus
got
has.
fountains of blood going everywhere. But if that is you, we move
Yes.
on to Duran.
Same again. So I'll take another couple of swipes at the second injured octopus. The first attack is a 22,
Mm-hmm.
and the second attack is an unnatural 20.
I will tell you now, the first attack, you can't not kill it. So I will allow you to kill the octopus, and then direct your next attack at a crab, or the giant crabs. So it still hits, so do your damage for it.
So for the second attack, that'll be 15 points of slashing.
Excellent. Let's on that one as well. So so you just nail this crab, basically. It's sort of scuttering around. 15 points, you said. That puts it on. Yep. Okay. Excellent. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna save the spells for something bigger. So yeah, I'll pass the turn. Thank you.
Cool. Gottel, it is you.
Right, I am going to take kindness out and give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl.
I just had to find where kindness was on Messenger. So that would be 13,
Oh, sorry. I need to do you a. Right, I'm gonna make a note of that. Kindness
16 to hit.
hits.
Right. So it'll do 1d10 plus 2 damage, but it's not a crit. That's right.
You need a D&D Beyond character item, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. That is my priority for this week. Sorry, I've completely forgot about that.
I haven't had time to write one up either. 7
7 points of damage, yeah, on the crab.
of damage, which I presume is piercing.
Yeah, so the gunshot goes off. And, yes, it will be piercing. It does some other bits though, doesn't it? Kindness.
It would do if it critted,
I was on a
but
crit.
it didn't
Okay.
crit.
Okay.
It's only on a crit. I didn't make it too evil, you know.
Okie dokie, no problem at all. That's fine. So your gun goes off.
It does blow quite a lot because I'm stood quite near to Roleo.
A lot of
Who
bystanders.
Just over a bit evil.
A lot of bystanders to this fight sort of look on as you pull this fancy-looking thing they've never seen before and let loose. And with the impressive bang of it going off, they oh, look at that! What's he got there? That looks quite fancy. As it goes off.
Yeah, it's quite a muffled bang as well because it off the description it sounds like a stone being dropped into snow,
Well, this is why I gave it
like a silenced pistol.
I gave it this one. Can you hear that?
Yeah,
Rather than
definitely a little bit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, so that goes off. It is the crab you just shot, and it is going to make its way towards you. You said you were 60 feet away, however. He can only get halfway to you, so he's halfway to Gottel. I'm making a note because I know once we close this down, I'm going to have to remember. Halfway to Gottel, 30 feet to close in. Crab number 1 or 2, whatever way around it is, who's still there, he's got the option of Duran and Roleo? Or had you not moved in? It's just Duran that moved in, actually, isn't it?
No.
It was just Duran who moved in, so he's going to go for Duran. He's going to miss, I'd imagine, with only a 8 to hit.
Gonna miss.
Yes, this giant crab comes face to face with you, and he misses as he comes in with his good claws. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Opal,
Yep. Okay,
You'll
so
go.
did you say the octopus is gone, is it?
octopuses are dead. It is 2 crabs. One has gone.
Right.
In fact, I tell a lie. Opal, you were close to Duran, dear, weren't you?
Yeah.
So both of you can make an opportunity attack on the crab that ran past to get Scuttle.
Okay. $26 to hit.
Yeah, you would hit. How about you, Duran?
I got a 14.
It does not hit, I'm afraid. So you saw this crab running past you, you try and get at it, but you don't. But Opal, you do.
It's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, puts him on. Okay, that's fine. And then Opal, it's your go.
Okay, so I will do the Eldritch Blast again
Mm-hmm.
towards that crab. Ten. Does it hit?
Yes, the crab at range, yes.
10.
Oh, sorry, 10 to hit. Sorry, no, it
Yes,
doesn't hit.
yes.
No.
Oh, it's fine. Yes.
No.
That's my goal. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's too easy. No, it doesn't hit. But here's where we are. That is, if you've got anything else on your turn,
No, that's it.
okay. We'll leave it there. We'll start at the top of a brand new round next time, which will be Roleo to start, then Duran, Gossel, the 2 crabs, and Opal. In this sort of marketplace, fighting this seafood gone wrong. I'm gonna say that now that we're not in any way sponsored by or anything like that, but I feel obliged to because we're using someone else's stuff. Knowing that we were doing a bit of a day in town, or a couple of days in town, I borrowed a one shot from One Shot Wonders from Roll and Play Press, which is the fishy business, which is what we were just encountering just there. And we'll pick that up and finish it off next time. But it was just a little bit of a throw in, knowing that we needed a little bit of a filler. And I didn't really know where you guys were going to go, so that's why I threw in a quick little one shot at the end. But thank you to the players. Thank you to everyone listening. Thank you to you guys watching. Of course, kindness came into play there from Instant Armory. Do go check them out. We have code Rolling Easy if you want to get some free coins to go and spend in the app. Anybody? Anything else you want to say? Anybody? Anything to press?
No, thank you,
No.
Mike.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
mate.
Thank you. Thank
Just
you.
that it is very easy to build an item in Instant Armory. And I encourage the other players to do that. You know, it'd be great.
I have my great sword through there as well.
Lovely.
My
Any-
sword's getting built.
Yours is getting built. Anything, any images you do have of weapon cards as well, just do send them to me and I'll pop them into our socials so listeners and that can go and have a little look at
Yeah.
those. But yeah, I will let you all crack on and we'll pick this up again in a fortnight's time. Thanks very much and good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.